Verifying that for the continuation of the topic, challenges for the political parties, we are going to study. In the present democracy, we have studied that political party as an institution is very much necessary for the working of the democracy. Either it is the making of any law, either it is the execution of any law, or either it is for the maintenance of law and order or any sorts of a dispute. So, for such type of things, political parties are involved. In spite of understanding the necessities of political party, in spite of getting the knowledge as with regard to the functions of the political party, we have studied many more things with regard to such topics. But today, the topic which we are going to study is challenges for the political parties. The very first challenge of the political party is lack of internal democracy. Lack of internal democracy. Within this topic, we will understand that in the present scenario, in the present era, what do we see? We see that there is the lack of internal democracy in the political party. All over the world, there is a tendency of political parties towards the concentration of power in one hand. We are seeing that the motive of the political party, the top leaders of the political party, they try to concentrate the power in their own hand. The result is that what? The result is that the followers, the supporters, the local leaders, the leaders who are at the middle position, they are not being asked. They are not being put up, or rather, they are not asked to give their decisions at any time. It is the topmost leaders who assume the highest post. It is the topmost leaders who take all sorts of decisions as with regard to the parties are concerned. Parties, also we are seeing that parties do not keep the membership registers. Parties do not hold the internal meetings. Parties do not hold the internal elections by which none of the members of the political party are aware of what is going on in a political party. Because no registers are maintained, no any sorts of meetings takes place, no any sorts of internal elections take place, the result is that the many followers at the grassroots level, at the panchayat level, at the block level, they are confused. They are unaware of whatever is going on in the political party. Who is understanding the important things? It is only the topmost leaders who are understanding what is going on in the political party. So this is a very big challenge for the political party, that all the people are not well versed of whatever is going on in the political party. Ordinary members do not have sufficient information as to what is going on in the party. Ordinary members do not get any knowledge. They are unaware, absolutely unaware of this type of things. They do not have the means or the connections to know anything about the party lineage. Party lineage के बारे में उन लोगों को कुछ भी नहीं पता चलता है कि what decisions have been taken, what is going to take place, what will happen in the future, what new type of a thing has been set up by these political parties. Nothing has been known by these followers or the supporters. As a result, what happens? The greater power are assumed by the big leaders. As a result, what happens? The greater powers are assumed by the big leaders, and the power goes on concentrating in the hands of the political level, of the topmost political leaders. The tickets which are being given to the candidates during the time of the election by big national parties or any of the state parties, all such type of decisions are being taken by the political leaders. By this we can also understand that the members in the present time, they are not loyal to the political party, but they have to become loyal to the political leaders. पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के प्रति लॉयल होना जरूरी नहीं है जितना कि लॉयल हमारे बड़े बड़े टॉप मोस्ट पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स के प्रति लॉयल होना जरूरी है। स्थिति ऐसी बन गई है। सो दैट इज ए हर्डल, दैट इज ए चैलेंज फॉर द डेमोक्रेटिक स्पिरिट। वो डेमोक्रेटिक स्पिरिट के लिए वो चैलेंज है, इसलिए ये चीज होना नहीं चाहिए। दैट शुड नॉट हैपन। दैट इज द थिंग व्हिच वी ऑल हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। The second challenge of the democracy. What is the second challenge of democracy? The second challenge of democracy is the dynastic succession. The second challenge is the dynastic succession, which is related to the first one. Dynastic succession क्या है? भाई भतीजावाद. What is this भाई भतीजावाद? भाई भतीजावाद means what? It means that the topmost leaders are assuming or the powers are concentrated in their own hand, and if the powers are concentrated in their own hand, we can well understand that whomever these topmost political leaders will think that they are their supporter, या whoever is loyal to such top leaders, so they will be much more benefited. उनको ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलेगा अन्य लोगों से। और आजकल का जो ट्रेंड हम देख रहे हैं, which we are seeing, that any of the big national parties which we see, can we imagine that in a big party like that, don't they have any other members also? क्या उनके पास और कोई members नहीं है जो कि अध्यक्ष बन सकते हैं? Who can become the vice president? Who can become the president? Who can become the secretary and so on? But we every time see that such political parties, there is the system of dynastic succession. Means whoever was the main leader at the much more previous time, their ancestral lineage, उनके बेटा, फिर उनका बेटा, फिर उनका बेटा, they go on assuming the topmost position. And since they go on assuming the topmost position, what do we see? We find that this absolutely hinders the working of the political system. And since it hinders the working of the political system, those new members who are the talented ones, who are the experienced ones, they do not get any chance. They do not get any chance to give their opinion, to share their views, to give an opinion what new things must take place. तो इन चीजों की कमी होती है हमारे नए पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम में कि ये इस डायनेस्टिक सक्सेशन के प्रथा को मेंटेन करने के लिए नए मेंबर्स who are the talented ones, who are the experienced ones, they are dumped in a rubbish. They are exploited. Their views are not taken into consideration, and that is one of the most important lacuna. That is the main hurdle challenge of the democratic spirit of the country. So we find that those who happen to be the leaders are in a position. Those who happen to be the leaders are in a position of unfair advantage. Are in a position of unfair advantage to give the help to the members who are their supporters. जो उनके supporters हैं, उनके members को help करना इन लोगों के लिए बहुत easy होता है. The top positions are always controlled by the members of some family. This is also one of the things. The topmost position in a political party that is maintained by one of the members of the political party, whoever stands at the topmost position. So this is unfair to the other members of the party, or other members of the party के लिए this happens to be the unfair thing. This is also bad for democracy, because in a democracy everything must be equal, everything must be crystal clear. But over here what do we find? Whoever is assuming the topmost position, उनके फेवर से दूसरे लोग बन जा रहे हैं, और जो पुराने कंपेनियंस थे, whoever were the old supporters of that political party, they are standing at the same position. They could not rise up, and they remained stagnant at one point. Because why? Because they did not get the support of the topmost leaders. And since they did not get the support of the bottom of the topmost leaders, they stood at the same place. So this is one of the most important challenge of the democratic spirit within the political system. This is also bad for the democracy, since people who do not have adequate experience or popular support, they come up in the forefront. वैसे लोग जिनको पॉपुलर सपोर्ट नहीं है, जिनको एक्सपीरियंसेस नहीं है, they come in the forefront and they assume the highest post in the political party. Many examples are there in our country also. Take the case of the Janata Dal, Rashtriya Janata Dal. What is there? Lalu Yadav happened to be the president of that political party. And soon after Lalu Yadav, who assumed the office? It was Tejasvi Yadav. It was his second son also who assumed the power. Can't we imagine that in that political party wasn't there any other members who was talented one, who had experienced one, who could hold the office? But no. That is the system of dynastic succession. Take the case of Samajwadi Party of Mulayam Singh Yadav. Mulayam Singh Yadav happened to be the president. Soon after that, his son, he became the president. उसकी वाइफ जो है वह जो है मेंबर बन गई. So all such type of things are taken as a dynastic success. Take the case of the Congress party also. In Congress party, aren't there any other members who can assume the office of the president and the vice president, the secretary and so on? Why only we are trading behind Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and so on, Vadra brothers and so on? Why? Isn't there any other members? So this is one of the most important and the vital challenge for the democracy. Now the third challenge of the democracy, the third challenge of the political party within a democracy is what? Use of muscular power. It is the Election Commission of India who sees that the money is spent, that accounts and every accounts of their expenses should be maintained in a register. Why? Because Election Commission of India also sees that it is the money which plays a very bad role in the election. The money manipulates the people, that brings attraction within the people and people get attracted towards the money power. So that is why the Election Commission of India, in order to stop such type of a thing, has come up with a different type of a notion also. So use of money and muscular power is also one of the most important challenge for the democratic spirit within the political system. What is that? Since parties are focused on winning election, they do not try to motivate or manipulate the people on the grounds of the principles, on the grounds of the spirit of the political system. Rather, they take the unfair advantage of usage of muscle and money power in order to win the election. Muscle power, what do we mean? It means to threaten the people. The criminal elements are enforced in the constituency to make the people alert, to make the people threatened. They are made to be threatened that if you are not going to cast your vote in favor of my political party, then you or he or she or they will have to face the dire consequences. So we are also seeing that in the present scenario, the muscles and the money power has become a great thing which manipulates the people. By this, we are seeing that this is very much unfair for the democratic spirit. The people, in spite of having the right to choose, they cannot choose their correct leaders. Why? Because they get afraid, they get feared up that if I do not cast my vote in favor of certain party, then the criminal elements of that party may become violent and may disrupt us or may take some actions against us. So only because of the fear, these people, what happens? They are very much feared, and this use of muscle and money power has become prevalent in the present scenario. Even the rich people, they try to manipulate the people. Some parties are also guided by the lineage of the rich people. It is the funding money of the rich people which raises the standard of the political party. The decisions, the policies and the programs taken by any of the political party that is indirectly guided by the rich people. So such type of a thing has become prevalent now, and उन्हीं चीजों को रोकने के लिए कुछ सिस्टम होना चाहिए. That is also one of the major challenge that money and muscular power is playing its dominant role in the political system. In some cases, parties support criminal elements also. In some cases, we are seeing every day in the newspaper that some criminal elements have crept up, and because some criminal elements have crept up, what happens? They try to support that political party who are having so many criminals, and for that political party, these criminals, they play the important role. Democracies all over the world are worried about the increasing role of the rich people and big companies in the democratic system. In the democratic spirit, what do we see? The democratic spirit, we see that the democracy is in a great fear that what is happening? What is happening in this democracy? The use of money, muscular power, the criminal element, all such type of things are playing an important role and disturbing the absolute spirit of the democracy. The last one, the last challenge of the democracy is for the political system is that the fourth challenge is that parties do not offer meaningful choice. Parties जो हैं meaningful choice offer नहीं करता. That is also one of the most important hurdle. In order to offer the meaningful choice, parties must be significantly different. Parties को बिल्कुल different होना चाहिए in order to offer the meaningful choice. But in a democratic setup, what do we find? In a democratic setup, we find that all the political parties, their ideologies, their views are mila-jula ke everything is same. Take it for the example on the economic issues. On the economic issues, all the political parties have their own views, but the views are absolutely same alike. Very little difference you will find over there. So such a type of a thing, we find that the parties do not offer so much meaningful choice. In recent years, there has been a decline in the ideological difference among the parties in most parts of the world. There has been a decline in most parts of the world as with regard to the ideology of the political parties. For example, let us see the difference between the Labour Party and the Conservative Party is very less. The difference between the Labour Party and the Conservative Party in Britain is very little. They agree on some of the fundamental aspects. दोनों पार्टी के बीच में कोई भी तरह का differences नहीं रहता है. But on some economic issues, on any of the vital issues, there happens to be some type of a difference. So, what do we find? The differences are very less. Either it is one party or any other party, we do not find a grave difference between them. So, because there is no such type of a grave difference, so what happens is that the differences are that the people do not get a meaningful choice. They agree on some of the internal aspects. They agree on some of the fundamental aspects, but differ only in details how policies are to be framed and implemented. In our country also, we find that there are differences among all the major political parties. There are differences among all the major political parties on the basis of the economic policies they have reduced. On the point of the economic policies, there happens to be some reduction. उसमें कुछ कमी आ गई है economic issues में, लेकिन अन्य बातों में आप देखिएगा there does not have to be very much differences. So either you are choosing any type of a government or you are choosing any type of a government. The thing is what? The only thing is that there is very little difference. So because of the very little difference, the people are also lost. The people are also not getting anything to say what to do and what not to do. And since they do not have anything to say that what to do and what they do not have to do, the people are every time at a loss because they don't get a meaningful choice. So to conclude with, we can well understand that today we have the challenges before the democracy. For with regard to the political party, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को लेकर हम लोग जो है चैलेंजेस पढ़े, उसमें फर्स्ट पॉइंट हमने देखा लैक ऑफ इंटरनल डेमोक्रेसी. सेकंड वन वी आल्सो स्टडीड अबाउट द चैलेंज ऑफ डायनेस्टिक सक्सेशन. The third point we talked about the use of money and muscular power and also the use of the criminal elements. And the fourth and not the least, the important one, that the political parties do not offer meaningful choice. So the last only one topic which is left, that will be the reformation. हम लोग क्या suggestion दे सकते हैं democracy में? What we can suggest? What reform can we make in order to brighten up? In order to make the political party something more better. So for that we will move on with another topic in the coming days. Till then we are stopping our class. I hope you might have understood the basic thing, the challenges of the political party. So best of luck. Have a good day.